All right. Hello, hello. VOD's still up on YouTube. Wasn't sure how to share it. YouTube's perfect. Let me zoom in a bit so I can, so it comes through on the recording. Let me know the best way to do these. I've gone through and reviewed this one myself too, but curious to see what I've missed. I'm based in Sydney, so unsure if a live session workout. Yeah, I mean, this is what VOD reviews are great for. It's that like, yeah, we can't really, it's not that practical for us to meet up. We theoretically could, yeah, like my evening, which would be your morning or whatever. We can definitely, go for it if you can find a time slot that works on my Metafy. Mostly play double off with my partner, and somehow we managed to hit diamond last 2 sets. Only ever hit plat, maybe emerald and solo ranked. Been playing since set 9, but moved to OCE last set. All right, so 133 games, plat 3, kind of up and down overall. But I mean, overall, the graph goes up pretty good. Your flexibility is S++. So maybe too flexible, honestly. We'll see. But okay, cool. I mean, I want to get a sense for what elo we're at. So plat on OCE. What else you got to say? I think my biggest thing is that some games I just go bot 2. I feel like haven't really done, and I feel like I haven't really done anything differently. What does this mean? Like I couldn't have done anything differently is what you're thinking of? Maybe. Augments and items I think I'm okay with, though I struggle a bit with item economy. I mean, so many people I coach are I struggle with this, so I can talk about it as well. Econ is okay as well. They'll probably need some improvement overall in late game, like stage 4 onwards. They probably need to be taking econ augments first more often. Okay, cool. Oh, that's loud. That's not your fault though. Honestly, if you don't make any, I mean, sometimes if you just have if you just have game audio, then I'm down to keep the audio in because it's more fun. But okay, so plat, Omega Cap Aussie 22. All right. In a Victor game. Interesting. All right. Let's get into it. So yeah, I'll try to focus on the things that you talked about, though. Honestly, like the struggles that you have, I think are struggles that like the majority of my students have. Item economy, that kind of stuff. Wow. I mean, not bad items, honestly. The even shroud's a little bit rough, but good academy items, and good that you checked it early. We also have the Trist early, so maybe some kind of Trist idea to get her to farm. You should, if you're gonna do this, you should play a tank in the slot. Then I mean, we'll see actually if this farms. I know for sure if you have a tank here, then Triss will double farm here. I mean, actually, Lux takes a while to cast, so maybe boom, boom. Okay, you do get the double farm. Nice. And then you get Zeri here. So first big decision of the game. What are we holding? What are we doing here? I mean, I like holding Lux and Trist. Obviously, like fielding these units is pretty reasonable, and you have the Maddie pair here. And so your thought is just, I think it's reasonable to do what it looks like you're gonna do here. Is yep. Oh, we didn't actually buy the guy in time. I mean, that's rough, but it happens. It's just APM diff. I guess, so you were thinking a little while on this sell here. If you want to sell the Zeri or not for Trundle Irelia. I'm happy selling Zeri here. It's not 100% that we're going to play Maddie in this spot. We do guaranteed need frontline. The Irelia pairs decently with the Lux, just Sentinels plus Lux can end up being quite good. And the Trundle actually pairs nicely with Maddie if we ever get the Steb connection. The only downside is obviously we're losing this Zeri that pairs well with this, but I think it's actually quite worth it here. But you slightly run out of time, which, feels bad. Happens. Actually feels quite bad because we would have had Sentinel now here. And you're going to do this setup here. The Vi here, I think you are doing a good job of double farming here. We'll see if Trista double farms with this. Did Vi steal her kill? I don't actually know if she double farmed there or not, but I mean, you definitely got the one farm from the ricochet there. So very nice. And then what do we get for this orb here? Vladimir, and your idea is to just get rid of it. Hold on to powder Vex here. Hold. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I think this is quite reasonable. We don't have any Watchers to pair with the Vlad. I think ideally, though, I would have fielded this Singed over the Violet, because I actually feel like that's like the least likely unit to play here. And then what I would have done in your spot is just sold Violet and bought Vex and not even cared about the Powder. But it's a small thing, but could end up making a diff here. All right. Prismatic start here. Oh, what portal were we in? Oh, we're in Vector Portal. I mean, Living Forge is broken. You should probably take this. You don't actually have anything like broken to slam from Living Forge. Like if you get like a trench coat, like you have half Sterax, I guess, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I would just take this, honestly. Investment strategy, you don't have like Renata or a Rel that really like excite me. Like I think if you have Renata Rel, then you can think about like playing a Renata game from this spot. You could even make like you probably aren't killing Archangels. And then Upward Mobility is like fine as well. But Living Forge is kind of a broken augment, so I would look at that. And I think you're circling it because you have an idea of it. I'm not trying to take Experiment Crown. Heck no. Okay, Living Forge for sure. Way better than all your options. Oh, Vi 2? One time? Mr. Mort? Mr. Mort? Can we get a Vi 2? with a trench coat here? Ba-boom! We cannot. Zanya's Hull Crusher, Gold Collector, Light Shield Crest. I mean, Gold Collector Trist is fantastic. Gold Collector, Even Shroud, go for Gwinsu, and your Trist option. Like this could actually be a Trist reroll game. Worst case, it's just some kind of AD game from here. I mean, I think that's the call from this spot. Hull Crusher's not that good. Take it. Take it. If you're taking this, you should level. Do we? Yeah, we have a Bruiser in shop. Okay. Because you also have the option of going Draven here, Gold Collecting him, but this, like, doing this keeps the option of playing Trist open, which I don't mind. But yeah, you took a while in the decision, which fair enough. It's kind of a hard decision. Oh, Gold Collector the Vi. I mean, it's fine. I would probably just Gold Collector the Trist. Like, this is a hair stronger, but I would Gold Collector the Trist just to keep the dream alive of potentially playing this. And you're going to sell to not make econ here, which I think is a mistake, but I think you probably realized as you were selling units that you couldn't go for it. So yeah, I would just Gold Collector the Trist. I mean, she has really good synergy with it in general. Don't sell this. No. If we're going to do this, just remove her the Vi and admit that, like, it's okay. Like, but no way, no world in which we should sell this. She's just too good. She's just too good of just early, like, board strength. Yeah, just don't sell 2-star units in general in TFT unless you're sure you're not. Like, if you had a Zyra 2 here, sure, sell it. But Vi 2, I mean, she's just so much frontline for you here and damage that, like, there's no reason to sell her. And also, no reason to sell out of this other stuff you had on bench, right? Why are we selling, like, the Dravens and things like that? I guess just to, like, clear our mind a little bit. But if you had Draven 2, he could just come in on the board. Like, if you're not making 10, no need to sell all these. It's just, like, yeah, just keep yourself at exactly 10 gold and then exactly 20 gold, and then use all your spare gold to get stuff. But you can see just great Trist value here, getting the stacks. Potentially reroll Trist, though you need to keep an eye on that guy who took Sentinel +1 and then slammed to Gwinsu, because he might actually be Trist reroll. But okay here. Just another Bruiser on this board here. I mean, your other option is like Scrap, but it doesn't do much here. I think this is perfectly fine. And then, you know, look at ideally making gold here. Yeah. Let's go back and look at this. Okay, beautiful, actually. You scout this guy here. 2 Trist, Gwinsu, Sentinel Emblem, slammed. Very well could end up playing Trist reroll. Yeah, I love that you highlight this. So great scouting. If they do end up playing Trist reroll, that's perfectly fine. We'll just play like a Twitch game from this spot, or anything really. You could throw it onto Corky. But yeah, I mean, you know, Trist would be nice. Oh, you shouldn't have sold that unit, because when that Trist got a kill there's a chance that she would have farmed you gold and then you could have held them for an extra round. But not the end of the world. All right, Gwinsu or sword item here. That's another, wait, that's a different guy, right? That you just scouted last right at the end? No, this is another guy who has a Trist and a Sentinel Emblem. Okay, then I mean, I'm really, really down to stay away from this stuff. Everybody wants to play Tristana in this game, I guess. Okay, the bow or sword would be fantastic here. I mean, you just take, there's another 3-cost bow here for free. My God. Yeah, I mean, your start looks fantastic here. Did you didn't get the Renata, or did you? You did get the Renata. So you're not, now you're just 4 Bruiser. I mean, your spot's fantastic. Just level for the, just level 4 Bruiser. Why not? Why? Because we lost a fight. We're afraid that our board stinks. Like, it's fine. Just level here. And if you win a fight, like, you have decent odds of, like, if you win a fight and farm a gold, like, you're actually making 20 back, and you get to play a much stronger board. So I think it's a big mistake not to play 4 Bruiser here, because you can easily win this fight here with just 4 Bruiser frontline. Yeah, like, there's no reason we shouldn't win this fight. No, we're not selling this. It's not good to sell these units. We just sold all of our future frontline for what? For 1 gold? It's just not worth it. Would you pay 1 gold right now to have a Trundle and a Rennie? Did I call it Renata? And a Rennie? I would 1,000,000% pay 1 gold here to just materialize those units. You know, materialize, obviously, like, you sell them for gold, so, like, materialize the ability to buy those units. I think you certainly would. So yeah, because, like, you're just committing to losing forever if you do that. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel good to make that sell there, because, like, your board here could just be 4 Bruiser, these Artillerists, and you have a fantastic spot here. This guy, I mean, I love how much you're scouting. If you're taking everything in, which, like, I don't know, you're not scouting too quickly, so I think you probably are. Tier here, probably gonna have to be a frontline item. Don't need either of those guys. Just hold Madian's. I think you're really like happy to sell units, and you should not be this. You should. I think this is a common trap that a lot of TFT players fall into, which is like they over prioritize econ, they over prioritize making 50 gold, because 50 gold, I mean, that's like a gold of interest, but like you can spend 1 gold of interest to make your board better in the future, like very, like in your spot, guaranteed, by guaranteeing that you have 4 bruiser to play, like you could essentially spend 1 gold to probably save something like 10 to 15 HP across this stage. Like you would make that trade. If I told you pay 1 gold here for 15 HP, or conversely, would you take minus 15 HP for 1 gold here? You would never take that minus 15 for 1 gold here. So I don't know why we're selling all these units, because that's what's going to happen. Not being able to play 4 bruiser here, not being able to make those 2 stars is going to cost us something like 15 HP across the stage, maybe more. I mean, it's just teaming up is fine here. I'm not really trying to take Pandora's Bench in your spot. Doesn't really do much. And then like teaming up as well. I guess you have a little bit of econ, so maybe you could think about Pandora's, but I don't really like it here. Oh. Recombobb is not an augment in your spot. You can't take this. What are we doing? What are we actually doing here? One, your board's like okay right now, but you're telling me your silver augment is going to be to get 2 4 costs? That's not a silver augment. That's like a tin augment. Like it's not an augment at all. Like you could open a shop with 2 4 costs in it here. You're gonna get 1 off carousel because you're loose streaking. This is not an augment. Never take Recombobb in this spot. Only time I'm taking Recombobb at 3-2 is like a 2-star 3 cost that I Recombobb into a 2-star 4 cost. Okay, then we're looking pretty good. That's not it, man. You're gonna get more 4 costs out of just taking Pandora's Bench and rerolling 4 costs than this. Yeah, it's not it. What did we reroll? Oh god, it looks not very good, I would say. Not very good. Gonna make Static Shiv now. Nah, because this has also baited us so hard. Like now we've made Shiv and we're playing AP items and we have our collector on our bench. This is simply illegal, I must say. What are we doing? We're team planning our idea that we're gonna play 4 Emissary. I love the 4 Emissary comp. Question for, it's 4 Emissary Zoe flex. This is, you're burning down the kitchen. That we are overcooking way too hard here. Word of advice, in general, especially at your elo, go to TFT Academy. Every game should be a comp that exists here. Don't try to make up a comp that does not exist here, because 1% of the time, you are an absolute TFT genius and you just created a new comp and you're a beast. And it's 1%, sure. We'll call it 1%. 99% of the time, you go 8th because you cook up some comp that doesn't exist. And then, like right now, we have a collector. I mean, Gwinsu, sure, it's a great Zoe item. I mean, you should just play. If you want to play Zoe from here, I hate it. But if you want to play Zoe from here, just play Rebels, right? It's not great because our Zoe items are okay, but like then this collector is basically getting like really low value. Like collector on Ezreal 1 ain't it. Eventually it'll be good, but for now it's just not it. But if you want to do this, like you're getting baited by the fact that it rolled like an Ambessa. I mean, you can just play Ambessa as a +1 on your board. It's not even that bad. We have no heal cut, right? You want Sunfire here for sure. Nice, good pickup. Sunfire, broken item, build it every chance you get, essentially. We also have an Even Shroud. I kind of forgot about that as well, but like, I mean, we have all of our, we have our heal cut, our armor shred, and our MR shred figured out. Oh, level here, just level here, it's fine. I would level here like every time. Do you have anything to level for though? Okay, oh, you roll. I don't hate it. I don't hate the 1 roll here. Wow. Wait, that was actually pretty sick. The roll there to get something to play, and you pivot the board really quick. I kind of love that. That was actually pretty sick. Imagine if we had not put ourselves into a horrible spot here as a joke. That play was very nice. I like the idea to roll there to pick up something to play. I would also just make 40 here. I don't really care that much about Ambessa. Let's see what we got here. Once again, because we're playing Zoe, I mean, sure, Lichbane, probably fine. I don't know what the stats say, but I mean, how bad could it be? Zoe, Ornn, items, Ornn, positive delta. Okay, it's not that great. I mean, maybe if I say Zoe 2 with item 3, does it get any better? Does it get worse? It gets worse. But like, what are your other options here? There's nothing. I don't know. Seeker's Armguard Alawi. All right, I didn't actually look at Seeker's Armguard Zoe, but I can't imagine that's very good. How good is Seeker's Armguard Alawi? Horrible. Okay, so then I think your option is... That's the other thing, is this comp just does not do very well with... Are there any Ornn items that you're excited to play in this comp? I feel like when we were playing more for like... I mean, even like Twitch with the Gold Collector would have been fine. Or like, like the Ezreal type comp. Like that was probably your Ezreal type comp. What am I talking about? Like Corki. Like play for Corki this game. Like if you get like Trenchcoat here, you're happy. Like if we were playing just for Emissary here, well, we could have taken like Prowler's Claw onto Mbessa is not bad. Yeah, I don't know. You just open up a lot more options. When you take this augment, you do really ideally want to be playing comps that actually like really benefit from all these Ornn artifacts. Okay, you also pick up the Alawi here, which is nice. I mean, we have Zoe Alawi already, which is pretty cool. It's just our prismatic augment is not doing the most here. It is doing kind of the least here, which is not ideal. Look at these bounces from Zoe. What a beast, 9k damage. All right, not bad here, not bad at all. All right, going into minions here. There's Akali, nice. We're still missing, no, we have Vex and, well, you're still thinking of this weird idea, right? Oh wait, did you just team planner and just decided to play Rebel here? God bless. I love it. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving up on this crazy idea. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, you're just already pivoting the board. We don't yet have 7 Rebel, right? Are we missing Irelia? For some reason, I thought we had an Irelia already, but I think we are missing it. Yeah, you're missing Irelia here right now. Okay, 78 gold here, 42 to level. If you're really contested here, you could level and roll here. I like the Redemption Slam. I think this is perfect. Yep. Oh, and you do yeah, this game is interesting to me because I'm pretty sure this 3-2 augment is one of the worst augment choices I've seen in quite a while. But like a lot of the other stuff I think you're doing is very solid. Like you scouting there, like I don't know what's going through your head, but like this is exactly what I would do. I would scout, see. I mean, you honestly should have scouted before 4-1, but just the idea to scout and see like how contested am I? Can I like do I need to roll here? Can I wait one more round? Is really like that's smart. That is smart. That is good TFT. But then like I don't know I'm getting whiplash this game honestly, and like that roll on 3-5 was really nice. Like very smart. These augments all suck. Yeah, nothing to say about it. Portable Forge is probably your best worst option. Sated Spellweaver is fine compared to this. Oh, Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon's actually... there's a person who one-tricked this comp and really likes Glass Cannon. It helps you proc 7 Rebel faster, and the damage amp is really solid on Zoe, so this is fantastic. Great pickup, and we get the Irelia. Nice. Okay, you still need to roll here, definitely, though. Don't fall into the... Okay, nice. Oh, nice. Get that in. Yep. Oh, not where I would fit that in, actually. Keep the Ezreal. You have a remover, so just keep it here. Okay. Not perfect. Not sure why Garen's on the board. I would just play Echo here, or Elise, but I don't know why we got Garen in over the Elise when the Elise was better than Garen. But still, I mean, I like that you rolled a lot here. Job's not done yet, though. You need to roll deeper here in this spot. Nah, I don't think so. I think it's just Echo. Sork is not good enough that I'm like that hyped to play this. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. I would just play the Echo here, honestly. You have a Jinx on your board. She's going to do a lot of damage, especially with Gold Collector. Like, you get so much more value out of that crit chance if you have the ability for your spell to crit. So, something to keep in mind here. But I mean, at this point, you just look for Jinx items. And I mean, you have the Even Shroud, you have the Collector. The board ended up working out pretty well. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad about the spot we're in. I'm pretty pleased with it. We should have rolled there, though, and you see why. Like, our board's not strong enough right now. Just go for Jinx item here. Bow or glove or sword. Probably glove. Belt? What's belt? I don't know what belt is here. I don't know why we took belt here. And it better not be for Garen pair. I mean, we don't even have the Garen pair anymore. Okay, Zoe. You still need to roll. I'm sorry. But you still need to roll. You don't have a front line right now. If you had set to Irelia 2, maybe. But you're Alawi paired as well. The value of you rolling here is really high. Like, when you fight a board like this, with all this front line, like, they're just gonna, like, blow through your front line really quickly, and then, boom, this, like... I mean, oh my god, the fight was so close. Like, if we had any upgrade there, like I said, if we had set 2 and Alawi, maybe you'd be fine this fight. Like, it was close. It was very close. Sell the Garen as well. Who cares about Garen? All right, Anomaly here. Honestly, probably fine. The only problem with this, I mean, it's actually really it's good with Lichbane. You just need to get the Shiv off of Zoe. Maybe that's why you took the belt for like Guard Breaker, maybe? I mean, if you did that, I don't know. Maybe kind of genius, but I don't know that you did that. No, not better, not better. I mean, the Echo was better, but we sold him, but that's okay. I like that you're rolling. I like that you're rolling. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Okay. Yeah, play this. Okay. All right, all right. I don't know 100% about this positioning. Imagine you fight somebody and they have an Elise here. And this Elise just stuns your entire board. That doesn't seem very good. So that's the thing I don't like about this positioning. But we should have rolled sooner, but I'm happy that you at least rolled at this point. Because look, your board is like perfect strength now. You're just barely going to beat this guy. This is exactly how strong you need to be at this point. And now you can actually push 9. The problem is we should have rolled a bit earlier, been about, like, we could have won both of these fights if we had just rolled at the appropriate timing, been 20, probably more than 20 HP higher here, and in a fantastic spot to go 9 and just like win the game. Now our spot's a little tougher. Also, it is illegal that we're playing Vex over this this Ezreal that we could have had Ezreal too at this point. It's illegal that we're playing Vex here, unless you have some dream of getting Visionary in later, but I don't know what dream that is. Whoa. Okay, what should we build in this spot? What we should probably build in this spot is, especially with what we got going on here, I wouldn't be offended by Deathcap, Guardbreaker, move Static Shiv, and Gwynsu over to Jinx here. I think that's your best bet. The anomaly that you took here does not scale very well with attack speed. You actually really like because you're just getting so much mana for free from getting kills. So you just kind of want to be maximum damage. And you'll still get some attack speed out of stuff like Guardbreaker. Alternatively, if you want to keep the Gwynsu on Zoe, I really want to get this Shiv off of Zoe, and I think you can put it onto Jinx for now and eventually move it over to like something like this Vex. But the main thing you need to accomplish here is build 2 damage items. And the only really reasonable way to build 2 damage items is to go Deathcap Guardbreaker, in my opinion. I think you were thinking about Warmogs here. I do not like Warmogs here because what happens here when we move? So we're gonna do this, but then we're just gonna leave Even Shroud on a. Oh no, we're gonna move Redemption over to like Set or something. I don't like this because we could have triple item Jinx, triple item Zoe, and triple item Alawi. Instead, we have triple item Zoe, triple item Alawi, 1 item Jinx. It's gonna end up being 2 item Jinx because you're gonna make JG, and then move an item over, I guess. And then 1 item Set. Items in TFT scale with each other. They stats multiply off each other. The more HP you have, the better. Oh well, yes. The more armor and MR you have, the better each point of HP is because it's scaling up. Like it's harder to get through 1 point of HP because you have a bunch of armor and MR. Okay, I guess this is your ideas. You're moving JG, move Shiv over, I would say. Oh, I love that. I love that. The move them up there so that you don't accidentally slam. I love that. I think. I mean, it's a nice way to just make sure you don't like a fat finger it. I love that. There's a lot of like cool little things that you're doing this game that I actually really like. All right, I mean, this is your board until 9. We sack 2, go 9 here. Try to find, high roll of Victor or, find something else, Echo, to fit in. I still don't love this Nami on this board, but, she's fine. The Sork is just not that much value on this Zoe, but it's not terrible. You're getting a lot of AP already from Rebel, so it's just like the Sork value not amazing. And like the mana gen, once again, we don't care that much about mana gen on this board. Oh, don't level yet. Wait 1 round. Also, what is this positioning? Are we positioning for like a crazy Zoe bounce here or what? I mean, if we are to snipe that Kog'Maw, I mean, you probably wanted to snipe the Cassiopeia here if you were choosing to snipe something. So probably not what you were going for, but yeah, okay. We lose the fight anyway, but still not bad spot. All right, want to Jinx with LW? Mr. Mort? Mr. Mort? Okay. Just Gunblade then, I guess. You want a damage item. You want a damage item here. I don't know why we're still 2 item Jinx here. I guess because you're counting that this is going to be a damage item. The Fishbone's secret Jinx tag. It's not that good, right? I don't actually know what the best one is here on Jinx. I would just do this. Put this in a planner and look at Ornn, and then Sniper's Focus is the best one. It makes sense. That's what I was leaning towards. Okay, Sniper's Focus. How good is Infinity Force? Not great. Okay, Sniper's Focus, Jinx, and call it a day. Okay, I guess if you were... I mean, the lore is so good, but the actual of it is not good. You should be 9 here, by the way. This is like criminal that we didn't level and roll this round. I mean, I think you were trying to figure out all your items. I understand, but you should you should have known that you had to do like you should figure out items second. Like you can just figure out those while you roll. We got deep roots. Oh my god. I mean, if we had rolled here, we would win this fight for sure. That's actually so tragic. That's actually funny that she fires it back to the center of the board from the corner. That makes sense though. Next best thing, you're 22 HP. I would level and roll here, even though it's off interval. I don't get baited by this. Nunu is ass, man. Keep rolling. Also, LeBlanc over Nami. Why aren't we doing this? Yes, please, 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 please. It's so much better. It's a trillion times better. No, don't put that back in. Even Jace here is better than... These traits just don't do anything. It's a very classic TFT player thing to get baited by like getting extra traits in. Bruiser buffs the board, but Jace is just going to do way more for your board. He's going to summon a Hex Gate that can be extra frontline. It can be extra attack speed. Just, yeah, don't play this Nunu. And ideally play Echo in this slot. Like Echo here. Garen's fine as well. I mean, probably worse than the Nunu because you're losing out on that Bruiser HP, but I mean, not horrible. It should just be Echo in that slot, especially because we're invested so much in this Jinx. But okay. Last item here is just, I guess, a final set item. Sure, adapt. I mean, actually, it's probably... I don't actually... Yeah, I like this a lot. You should roll, though. Why aren't we rolling? I do like this slam a lot, the Shojin. And then just move the Shiv over to LeBlanc. This is perfect, but we're 38 gold here, 22 HP. You can't be thinking that this board is strong enough to go 10. Like, there are a lot of people in this lobby that are stronger than you. The only way this board can go 10 is if you hit, like, 6 cost, or if you hit, like, another 2-star 5 cost on this board or something like this. Yeah, okay. And now you start rolling because you realize, oh, wait, we're going to die here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like board strength is pretty intuitive for me. But, like, something that's a little bit hard to explain. It is probably Echo over this Garen, by the way. I know it's a Garen too, and it's like frontline, but like, how much is he really beefing up your frontline? A Garen with no traits. Oh, Mel would have been nice as well, but you know, fair enough. But it's just, I can't overstate how valuable this Echo would be on this board. Just giving you Ambusher onto your Jinx here. But okay, top 3, not bad. Jinx 3, not happening. Don't hold this unit. What are we doing, man? Why are we holding on to this Jinx? Dude, roll. Just roll. Okay. I guess your idea is that we're going to sit here for a sec, but do we beat that board? I don't think so. I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see, but I don't think we're beating this board, so I think we should just roll deeper here. You have a lot of 2-star 5 costs, and you have the LeBlanc, the Jinx, and stuff. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on your board. Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty close, surprisingly close. I wonder, like, obviously, you know... I just really feel like the Garen's not tanky. Like, this Garen is dead, but like, look how tanky the Alawi still is. Like, this Alawi is all of our tankiness. And imagine, by the way, if we had Ambusher in here and that Jinx's spell had crit and just killed Kog'Maw, you actually might have won the fight. So just another thing to keep in mind. Like, I know, like, you might feel like you don't have enough frontline, but like, a lot, like, adding Garen is not that much more frontline is, I guess, my main idea here. It's really not that much extra frontline. You know, the extra HP is giving is pretty negligible. It's just like Alawi being Alawi is really the frontline that we need here. But okay, it was a cool game. Like I said, some weird decisions this game for sure. But I mean, you ended up getting into a pretty good spot. I do like some of like the stuff that I called out, that the 3-5 roll was really, really nice. The idea, like some of the ideas that you had this game, I think were really, really nice. A bit of I like that you got out of the overcook as well, that you were like, how can I fit Emissary Rebel? And then you're like, wait, just play Rebel. Like, I like a lot of the intuition, like a lot of the yeah, like a lot of the ideas that you had this game, and just like the way that you're, I do think you should just be like, you talked a little bit about econ wise. I do think you underrolled when you were your Zoe pair Alawi pair here. You should roll to like probably 0 gold in the spot. Actually, I mean, you're even more pairs, right? Your Zoe pair Alawi pair, your Ezreal pair as well. Like, there's so many things that you can roll for in this spot. So a bit crazy. The 32 augment selection was obviously, I don't know what that was. And I do think like your item slams did get a little awkward here. I don't think you made any like horrible item slams. I do, you know, like what I was talking about towards the end of the game, where we should have just had a 3-item Jinx for like way longer than we did. And even worst case, you know, you end up getting that Jinx item and needing to move an item over. Okay, boom, you just move the Shiv over to like that LeBlanc like we ended up doing, and it would have been fine. But yeah, all right, cool VOD. Let me know if you have any other questions after this. And yeah, if you want to do another one, Caesar through Metafy, potentially. I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.